leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you.
This journey's taking a toll on my old body. Alright. Update. So, we just left Haram, and we're on our way to Canaan. The only problem is that God hasn't really given us a good direction of where to go yet. So.
Oh, great.
Anyways, we're running really low on food, so I think we might have to stop in Egypt to resupply. So, that's all so far. I'll keep you updated. So we just arrived in Egypt, and we.
Hey, Uncle. What are you doing?
This is my nephew. I'll be on a minute.
Okay.
Just, yeah. So as I was saying, we just got here in Egypt, and it's been a few days, and kind of weird thing happened. So we're here, and so I have my wife Sarah, and she's really beautiful, but I was scared that the Egyptians, mainly the Pharaoh, might see her and want to kill me because I'd be her husband and to take her as his wife. So what I did was I pretended to be her brother. And so far it worked. The Pharaoh thinks that I'm her brother, and he's been giving us a lot of food and giving us a lot of clothes and giving us a lot of hospitality. But I'm a little worried because now a lot of people have been getting sick recently, and I just don't want to catch anything, you know?
Master, Abraham's Lord inflicted this upon us because of Sarai, who's actually his wife.
What? Guard! Grab me Abram and Sarai, now! What have you done to me? Why didn't you tell me she was your wife? Why did you say she is my sister so that I took her to be my wife? Now then, go and take your wife. Leave!
So, a lot has happened since I last spoke to you. I remember how a lot of people in Pharaoh's house were getting sick, so kind of my fault. God didn't really like how I was pretending to be Sarah's brother, so he kind of started cursing everyone with the plague. So we had to leave. Pharaoh was pretty pissed, but long story short, we're no longer in Egypt. We're back, and we've traveled now to Bethel. We're still getting settled in. It's still a work in progress, but I'll just keep you updated. And until next time. You know my nephew a lot, so he and I have decided to part ways. It's nothing personal. It's just that there's too many people and not enough land to support both of our servants at the same time. Our husbands started arguing. So I just thought that it'd be better to avoid tension if we split up. So he and his servants are going to go towards the great city of Saddam, while I take my family and my people towards the great trees of Mamre at Hebron. So I think that's where God's leading us. I hope nothing goes wrong, and hope Lot stays safe. And I'll be praying for safe travels. So.
Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield, your very great reward.
Sovereign Lord, what can you give me since I remain childless, and the one who's going to receive my inheritance is Eliezer of Damascus? You gave me no children, so a servant from my house will be my heir.
This man will not be your heir, but a son coming from your own body will be your heir. Look up at the heavens and count the stars, if indeed you can count them. So shall your offspring be.
I just had a vision with God, and it was pretty crazy. He told me that I'd be having a son. Like I'd be having a son. So it's in my old age. It's just crazy, you know. So I'm hopeful, and I'm praying that God can deliver on His promise because He's been with us so far. So we'll just see what happens. And that's all for now.
I know this is like Abram's talkboxy thing, but I feel like I have no one to talk to. I thought it would be a good idea, that he'd finally be able to have a child since the Lord has kept me from having children. But giving Hagar, what was I thinking? But he agreed to think that he has the audacity to follow through with it. I'm his wife, for crying out loud. Oh, he's the one responsible for the wrong I'm suffering. I put my slave in his arms, and now that she knows she's pregnant, she despises me. May the Lord judge between him and me. Abram!
I'm back. Lots happened. Long story short, Sarai, her servant Hagar, is pregnant. Man, it's just so stupid. I mean, like, she told me, oh, don't trust God. We're too old. Just like, just have a kid with Hagar. It'll all make sense. I told her it wasn't a good idea. Man, she's convinced me, but now she's mad at me for how Hagar's feeling, and what was I supposed to do? It was her idea. I don't know. Man. Yeah. So Hagar's pregnant now, and I guess I'm a father, so just let's see what happens.